left your channel.
Well, we come down to about 9.5 minutes till qualifying. We'll be running 80 laps tonight. Michigan International Speedway. Cool track. I've been there several times. They'll be getting 2 laps of qualifying for 5 minutes. Whichever comes first. You got 5 minutes to get your 2 laps in. Track seems to be really kind of slippery. I've noticed last night I ran in the practice race that we had, and it was pretty slippery out there. I just I hope these guys take this into consideration tonight when they're racing around each other. That you know, try to be gentle on them trucks and be gentle on the throttle, man, because walls come up to bite you really quick. I've noticed a lot here in practice now that these guys are really spinning a lot. I know they're just pushing it, trying to get a hot lap in, and that's not what it's all about. These I don't know why these guys are always like that. They always got to seem to try to get hot laps in and see who can get the fastest lap on the board. But I just try to put down a decent lap, make sure that it's a safe lap, and I've had a lot of spinning times too. So Chance Crum, his first race with us tonight, new member. Chance, good guy, a good racer. Pretty much all these guys out here tonight are good drivers. I've raced with all of them, and really good patient drivers. I just want these guys to make sure they're patient with each other, respectful around each other, give each other room, run clean, don't bump and bang on each other intentionally. All this counts for points, so they need to take this into account when they do this. So, and these drivers know, these guys that have been here race after race, like Chris Scala there in the number 5 that's Chance's racing with. These guys know to be safe around each other. These points are very valuable points, and make sure that they're running clean around each other. So Vic Greenwood, Mrs. Greenwood, if you're watching, hello. Good to see your husband out here running again. He's one of our favorites. He's a good driver, man. Love running with Vic. Good racer. So a shout out to you, Miss Greenwood. Howdy. Hope you're having a great day. Charles Scala, he's one of our uh, former member, or well, not, I can't say former, one of our other member, father, Chris Scala is the son, and Charles Scala, the father. It's good to see Charles out there again today. I guess you could say the same as my son's out there running tonight. I won't be running with him though. He,
User joined your channel.
I'm, I'll be doing the broadcasting, so therefore I can't run on it. Yeah, I can, but it just makes it too hard, and you don't get all the coverage that I'll get without being on the track. So hang on to it, Charles. So what do you say, Ed?
His brother and him got into it, so he don't really want to talk about it. And I really don't want to talk it for on the air.
Well,
I'll talk to you after, but
yeah. Rush out there in the number 69. He's one of the guys that he won't give up, man. He'll race right to the bitter end. That truck can't even turn, and he'll be racing there. These guys never did get a pit party going, did they?
I don't think they did, Rudy. But now I got something wrong with my game. It's all froze up.
And there's my son Aaron right there, out there. He's struggling a little bit. He struggles about like I do. I just try to get by and turn a decent lap. Him and Brian Workman running around each other there. Good job by these two. Nice clean pass. Guys give each other a lot of respect out on this track. That's one thing I do like about this league. Some of the most respectful drivers that I have ever raced with, and or watched racing around each other. I've watched a lot of Wreckfest, I should say, a lot of races that racers just aren't as respectful out there with other racers, and yeah, that's why you see the Wreckfest. So. I was asked to give a shout out to Aaron Davis's classmates that are watching. Hello, welcome. Hope you enjoy. Hope you see Aaron run good tonight. Maybe you'll see him bring it to victory lane. It'd be great to see that, man. Aaron's a good racer. We all enjoy racing with him. I value him as a very good friend. For a young lad, he does darn good, I'll tell you. He's a good racer. So hello to you all. Sit back, relax, enjoy, grab yourself something to drink, pop some popcorn, enjoy the show. This should be a great one. Michigan's a good track. It's going to be a long race, 80 laps. If it goes anything like any of our past races, we may not see very many cautions, if any at all. We've had a few of our races that we haven't seen any cautions. We ran a Kentucky track, 100 laps, caution-free. So this is what I'm talking about. These guys are very respectful drivers and race clean around each other, give each other room. So very important when you're out here racing with one another, and especially when you're running for valuable points. You don't want to be out here hitting each other and wrecking each other and hitting the wall and hitting each other, making sure that you keep your truck clean. They only have 2 resets tonight. So, and resets, I mean, by those of you that are not familiar with it, if you wreck your vehicle, you can go into pits, and unlike in real life, you get a brand new car. You go in there, your car sets to a brand spanking new vehicle. All the dents and the fenders are pounded out, and you're right out there with a brand new vehicle. So, but you only get 2 chances of that, and then after that, you sit in the pits and get repairs just like they do in real life. So if you 8 minutes of repairs, 12 minutes of repairs, you sit there that long to get it fixed up.
We know that ain't no fun, is it, Rudy?
No, it's not. That makes for a long, boring race, I'll tell you.
Sure it does, man.
So I'm not seeing Tony up to full par tonight, Ed. Tony, usually one of our front runners here, and not sure if he's struggling a little bit or if he's unfamiliar with the new changes on the setup. He's only ran 4th in practice here. That's not like him. So maybe he's getting his wheel set up to try to deal with the changes or whatever, because a lot of these guys tell me that they can. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know if you are, but how to do that. But looking at a pretty good field here tonight. I see 19 drivers in there. It says 20, but that's only because I went out and turned a couple laps. But and we've got some here. Kevin O'Brien has not turned a practice lap, but I know he's in the server, or he was anyhow. Let's see. Showing Charles Scala left, but I'm not sure why. He may have left to do something in here. There, he's back now, so good deal. So as we're getting ready to qualify here, again, I want to remind everybody, it's 80 laps. It could be a fast race, could be a long race, not sure, depending on how clean these guys run around each other and how they've adapted to this setup change. So I hope to see that these guys out there, running some good clean laps.
Yeah, I do too, Rudy. Get ready to do qualifying, Rudy.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, drivers out there qualifying.
Oh yeah. I'm glad it's not me out there tonight because I just don't like the feel of the way that truck feels out there. Just don't feel comfortable anymore.
No, it doesn't, Rudy. Here's the problem with that, Rudy, is that ever since that new build came up, it's like ruined. Every time they do a new build, each month or every 2 months or whatever or 13 weeks are up, they mess with something. It changes everything. So you got to get in there, change the setup, change this, and it's kind of, I used to be good at Michigan, man, but I drove this thing last night, Rudy. It was ungodly. I couldn't drive it. Like I said, I slid up in the wall, and I never see a truck just roll over 3 times by sliding up to a wall. It tapped it just to right, Rudy, and just flopped me over 3 times. It was the weirdest thing that I ever can imagine being in a ride, and it's flipping. But there you have it, folks. You're at Michigan tonight. The drivers got to be really patient tonight. This is very well slippery coming into the turns and getting up out of the turns. You got to be patient. I guess you got to do a lot of lifting, and that's the name of the game tonight here at Michigan.
Big 10-4 on that one, Ed. Man, it's gonna be like driving on ball bearings out there.
Yeah, 10-4, Rudy, and it'd be like you're in the demolition derby, man, because some of these cars getting each other, man, and that's what it'll feel like. You might as well go down in the middle of the track and do a little smash-up derby and maybe get some points that way.
Yeah.
Hear about me? I'm the old demolition derby guy, man. Hey, look at that. You got Tony Godwin there. Got up on the pole there with a 41.088. That's fast for Michigan here. And we got Justin Bolton there in second place, Rudy, with a 41.105. And let's wait till we get done here and see who pulls up the third and fourth all the way down through.
Yeah, I don't think some of them aren't quite all done qualifying yet. I see Dustin Lee just turned his first lap, so
we'll see what happens, folks.
Well, again, I'd like to welcome you all to Maximum Speed Racing League Race. This is League Race number 11. I believe it is number 11. Michigan Speedway, 80 laps. This could be a very good race, knowing that these drivers are, have raced together quite often. But anyhow, welcome. And my name's Rudy Cummings, and my cohort and partner in crime, Ed Hewitt. Thank you, Ed, for showing up. Great to have you, bro.
Hey, thanks even to be here in the same booth with you, Rudy. We do this week in and week out, man. A lot of fun. Um, and yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so you're at the right place. If you want to see some good racing, you won't get it nowhere else but MaximumSpeedRacing.com/site. Come and check us out every week. We do our practice. We don't do Twitch TV or YouTube, but we do on Tuesday nights. Me and Rudy do have a couple more races to be doing for other folks coming up. We'll keep you posted though, and that'll be some good time for you guys to come on and watch them too over there with us.
And thank you, Ed.
You're very welcome, Rudy. And we're on the grid.
Okay, so on the grid we've got Tony Godwin taking the pole with a 41.088 in the 0-1. In the second place is the number 18 of Justin Bolton. Third place, the number 3 of Chance Crum. Fourth place, the 88 of Sean Butler. Fifth place, the number 5 of Chris Scala. That's kind of odd. Fifth place, number 5. Good place. Sixth place, the number 9 of William Kirk. Seventh place, 11th car of Vic Greenwood. Eighth place, the number 89 of Brian Wertman. Ninth rolls out 51 of Dustin Lee. 10th place is the number 66 of Trevor Johnson. 11th place, the 20 of Aaron Davis. The 12th place, the 15 truck of Timothy Lewis. In 13th place, the number 84 of Kevin O'Brien. In 14th place, the number 19 of Charles Scala. 15th place, the number 7 truck of David Howard Jr., our points leader. In 16th place, the 00 of Aaron Cummings. 17th place, the number 14th of Steve Hurst. 18th place, the number 69 of Jared Akey. And I believe these bottom two here are non-qualifiers. The number 70 of Kent Conley and the number 27 of Brian Ray. So I wish these guys all good luck tonight and hope to see some good clean racing. And again, 80 laps, folks, and only 2 resets. Cautions are on, and hopefully we don't see too many cautions. If it's anything like our past races, we may not see too many. What do you think about that, Ed?
Well, I think we're going to see some cautions in this race. I know we got some good drivers tonight, Rudy, and which we do, man. We seen this thing go green all the way, 100 laps, caution free. But I think we're going to have a little story tonight in the Michigan. My biggest thing, Rudy, is keeping that truck clean. Lift a little earlier because these guys, they're going to be in the wall, or try not to get into somebody because this track is very, very slippery. Like I said, Rudy, I'm hoping not that we don't get no wrecks tonight, but I just don't see it happening. I feel maybe some cautions would come out because it's not because of the driver. It's going to be because of the track.
I think you're right, Ed.
Driver's he's gonna have his hands full of this truck tonight on this track. I just know that already, Rudy. For a little experience, like I said, Rudy, ladies and gentlemen out there that's watching this, if you drive on Michigan track, they did so much. The rebuild has changed everything, and you got to really get to know these lines on this track. I guess I wasn't to know the lines unless you're in here for hours and hours just to practice, but you never get there. So I just wish these guys a lot of good luck tonight, and I hope they can keep it together, Rudy.
Me too, Ed. So the pace car's getting ready to make that hard left turn onto pit road, and we're going to see some green flag racing here. Green flag.
Green flag, Rudy. Yep. Boogity, boogity, boogie, yeah, boys.
So the 01 of Tony Godwin hanging out there in the front. He can lead that first lap. The 18 hanging right on his bumper. They both want to try to lead a lap here, so 18 kind of got a little bit of a run on that high side, but he tapped the wall. And it looks like Tony Godwin's going to lead that lap. So
They're sure dicing it up, Rudy.
yes, they are early on. I hope they save some of their equipment for the end. That's going to be, now that Justin tapped the wall, when he goes into pit, there's going to be one of his resets gone right there.
Whoa.
Yeah, somebody kind of went off a little bit there, didn't we?
Yes, we did, Rudy. The number 11 there. Vic Greenwood there. Got a little loose.
Yep.
Got it back on track, though, he did, Rudy.
Good job. Good job, Vic.
I'm going to keep saying again, Rudy, you got to lift off that gas. Do you want to stay in this race, lift off that gas there and don't pull that car so hard into these turns, man, because this thing will get loose. These tires will burn off, and you would definitely be in the wall.
So again, I'll give a wave out here to Aaron Davis's classmates that are watching the race. There he is in the number 20, running in 10th place. Good job, Aaron. Go get him, bro. Go get him.
Go get him, Aaron. He's not a good driver out there. Takes his time, gets into the turns, comes up off the turns, man. Smooth driving. That's what we need to be.
So I think these guys have had a little bit of practice out here now to find out just how slippery this thing is. So hopefully they're going to be patient. Here we are, lap 4. Everybody seems to be holding pretty good. So good job by these guys. Tony's still in the lead. Justin Bolton right on his rear bumper.
Yeah, they're really right hooked up together, Rudy. Nobody's really taking off. You know what I mean? That's why I like you got what was it, 5 cars in a line here up towards the front, Rudy.
Yeah. William Kirk in the number 9. He turned a very fast lap in practice there. Oh, I see Justin giving Tony a little push down on the straightaway.
Yes, he is. You got a little draft bump in there.
Yeah.
He thinks he's at Talladega. Say he's probably just let him know I'm not gone anywhere, man.
Well, draft is very important with these trucks, and they don't suck up real well. If you're back a couple of car lengths, they don't suck up real well since that last build. So if Justin is to maintain that draft, he's going to have to stay just within a half a car length or so off of Tony's bumper to hang on him. So that's why you're seeing him, boy. He's hanging right on his bumper like that.
I think all these drivers are really close to each other. Really, look at Sean Butler, man. He's right there.
Yep.
Right in the chase where he wants to be, not letting these drivers get ahead of nobody. So he's doing a great job out there.
Yeah, these front 5, man, really running good. Dustin Lee coming up there in 6th spot. Him and Trevor dicing it up here for 6th and 7th. Dustin, really a good racer. I've seen him race a lot, man. Really good. Trevor, awesome driver too, man. And like I said, you ain't gonna find a bad driver out here, folks. These are like the cream of the crop right here. These are some of the best drivers that I know.
You better believe it, Rudy. And like I said, Rudy, you're not going to find these good drivers anywhere. They come a long ways. You look for good drivers, and you race with these guys. You get in the race and say, this guy's a good driver, man. I wonder if you want to come over and join our lead. And that's what I look for. Somebody can stay on the track, don't wreck anybody. You know what I mean? And just be a safe driver. So get around that driver, and there's a lot of respect and give and take, Rudy. You know what I mean? So that's what we enjoy over here at Maximum Speed Racing, Rudy.
His front 5 still up here dicing it up and They seem to have kind of pulled away a little bit. The number 3, Chance Crum, looking on the inside of, gosh, I can't remember half these guys' names. What the heck's the matter with me? On the inside of William Kirk there. And
Yeah, he took that position from William Kirk there to get on the inside of him, and he got on that low side there, and he's moving right along there. I don't know much about this driver, Rudy. Somebody new to our lead. I haven't seen him. I don't know if he was here last week, but I think he's new to this week, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah, he had joined just prior, like a day or two before last week's race, and not sure, maybe he had other commitments or something, but he couldn't make the race last week. But glad to see him here this week. Chance is a very good racer, man. If anybody's going to, give Tony a run for their money up here, it's going to be one of those top 5, I'm telling you, or somebody in the top 5 is going to be the ones that's going to give Tony the hard time. So.
Yeah, 10-4, Rudy. And here's my thing, Rudy. They're doing the right thing by staying in the line. If you get out of the line, they get ahead of you. Then it takes actually longer to catch up because then you're pulling off seconds, away from the leader, and you're drifting back. Say, my God, I can't even catch up, man. But don't let them get out. Don't let them get out in the front, guys. Keep it tight. Keep it drafting. You know what I mean? And that's where you're going to stay up towards the front.
Yes, sir. Aaron Cummings running back here in 19th place, 18 seconds behind the leader. He's struggling a little bit. This track has really kind of made these guys, you got to drive like you're driving on eggshells, man. That's Charles Scala in 18th, Kent Conley in 17th, Kevin O'Brien 16th. Coming up through the field here, 15th place, Timothy Lewis. Timothy, one of our good drivers here. There's Rush, Jared Akey in 14th place. He slipped back one place. Brian Ray got by them too. So Brian Ray, one that we don't talk about a lot, Ed, is Brian Ray. Man, that guy, he's here week in, week out, and he turns some awesome laps. He was very good in the Indianapolis race, and man, I'm telling you, he's one that you don't want to count out when it comes to the end.
No matter what, Rudy. This guy's a really good driver. He knows how to save the equipment. Really gets in the turns. I've been watching him lap after lap, man. Just gets in the turns just right. Comes up off the turns, man. He's got everything working for him. And that's right, folks. Don't count this guy out, man, because you will definitely see him at the end.
Our points leader, David Howard Jr., running in 12th there. He's back about 6 seconds, and I think, knowing David, that's right where he wants to be. He's kind of the type of guy, he wants to stay away from the front at the beginning of the race, let these guys duke it out, wreck, whatever they got to do, and he's probably saving his tires, saving his gas, doing what he's got to do. And we got somebody into the wall there. It looks like Steve Hurst into the wall. And that bring out a caution?
Yeah, the caution's out, Rudy.
Okay. So these guys probably didn't want to see that. But that's going to tighten up the field a little bit here. Let's get back up to the front here. Tony Godwin up there in lead yet. And so let's take a trip back here, Ed, and let's see if we can figure out what happened to Steve on that. Maybe he just got loose going into the turn, or what's the deal here? Looks like he was trying to give the drivers lots of room on that low line, and when he come up, I think he just come up a little bit too soon. And he got a hold of that apron on the low side. And, we had a couple of trucks that hit the wall. Trevor Johnson hit the wall pretty hard there. So these guys go in and get her fixed up, and they'll be good. So see these guys, see if they're going to come down pit road, Ed. And they might want to take some tires here. 14 laps into the race. I'm sure fresh tires would feel good right now.
definitely, Rudy. I mean, if I'm going to lead this race, I'm definitely going to get four brand new ones and head back out.
Yep. And they're coming down pit road, Ed.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm going down there and talk to Steve Hertz, brother, and see what happens.
Alrighty. Not working, Ed?
Hang on, Rudy. I got to set the button again.
Okay. All four tires on everybody, so it looks like Justin Bolton beat Tony out for the lead there. Good job, Justin.
Okay, here we go, Rudy.
Alrighty.
Hey, Steve, you got a coffee? This is Ed up in the booth. Hey, Steve Hurst, you got a coffee? Yeah, hi, Steve. I see you brought the caution out there. You hit the apron there, and all of a sudden the truck split up in the wall. You got a couple spun out there. Can you tell us what happened out there? And the truck got really loose. Did the tires get hot?
That had to be it. I wasn't really expecting the back end to come around. I don't know. She started skating on me, and I couldn't get a hold of her. Sorry about that, guys. I certainly didn't mean to bring out the yellow for you.
Yeah, that's no biggie here. Just want to know what happened, Steve, there. I do know this track is really, really slippery there. I'm going in the turns. Just got to lift off the gas a little earlier. It can be slippery, but you guys are doing a heck of a job out there, and good luck on the next run.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, Rudy. Tires got a little hot and they got loose on them.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the story of the evening, I believe, man. These tires are not taking the heat well at all, and the wear seems to fall off pretty quick. Have you noticed that, Ed?
Yeah, it does. I mean, we're in the 16 laps, and tires wore down in 16 laps. It's gonna be a long night, bro.
Well, that was a pretty good green flag run. This kind of seemed to let the field get caught back up a little bit here. We got 3 cars that stayed out, actually 4, but 1 pitted, to try to get that lead a lap and get that valuable point, you know. So
I'm sorry, Rudy. That's really important. These drivers know if they can lead 1 lap, let's lead it and get a little. 1 point means a lot for the championship, Rudy.
Exactly. Yes. So right now I'm showing Vic Greenwood in the lead, Brian Wertman in second, and I'm showing Aaron Cummings in third. So William Kirk led 1 lap, and he pitted. I'm sure these guys would love to pit right now, but coming around, they want to lead a lap. Just got to make sure you do it safely, guys.
Oh yeah, definitely, Rudy. If you're out there leading that first lap, I at least go back in the pits and let the leaders take over. You know what I mean? I mean, if you got 2 to go, man, get in there and get your tires. You gotta love that lap. Go and pit and get fresh tires and be in the back of the field. That's where I would be, Rudy.
Yeah, Steve Hurst got his lap back there, and so I'm showing all trucks are on the lead lap yet. So
that's an awesome race, Rudy. Awesome race we're going on here. Like I said, folks, if you get a little loose here, the truck will come around. The tires get hot, has no more traction. Once that happens, and if you can feel it before it happens, you spin these trucks around. Go in the pits, man. It's not going to cost you more time because some of these guys will have to pit, and you'll still be on the lead lap.
Yeah, we've got 3 trucks out front here that did not pit. And Vic Greenwood and Brian Wertman and Aaron Cummings did not pit. So
oh boy, that's a little scary thing. And you got some fresh tires in the back of you. I don't know. Yeah. I just hope nothing happens to these guys, man. I mean, that's a tough call on the spotter. Your pit crew, man, telling you stay out there. I don't know if that 1 point's a valuable point right now, Rudy. I think I would have pitted.
Yeah. Yeah, getting that 1 extra point's not worth gathering up the whole field or getting run over or causing a wreck over it, you know.
Yeah, exactly, and getting somebody and throwing their helmets.
So, but the lights are off on the pace car, and when they come around, pace car will duck off, and we'll go back to green flag racing.
10-4 on that, Rudy. Augusta will have to keep the eye up the front here, Rudy, see what's going to happen.
I'll give a wave out one more time here to Aaron Davis's classmates that are watching. Howdy, y'all, and glad to have you watching. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Yeah, definitely, you guys. Thanks for coming over and watching us do some racing here at Maximum Speed Racing. Come and check our website out. It's maximumspeedracing.com/site. Here we go, Rudy. We're going back to green.
So it looks like these cars that were out front here, they've kind of gave way to the guys with the new tires on them. So that's cool. I mean, and the guys out there knew too. You know, they knew what they were doing, trying to get out there and lead that one lap to get some points. So kudos to all these guys, man. They did a great job.
I think Vic Green was it Greenwood?
Greenwood.
Yeah, Greenwood. Sorry, Rudy. I know his name too, man. I don't know if he led that lap or not, Rudy. It was pretty close.
Well, he had led one lap under caution, so.
Well, that's a plus, son.
Yeah, so he's in the record books as leading a lap, so good deal.
Well, that's what he wanted to do.
Yep. Aaron Cummings and Brian Wortman, they've slipped back to 14th and 15th. They know that they're on older tires, so, you know, they're giving way to these guys. Oh, and Brian got down. What the heck happened there to Brian? He got down really, really low there in the turn. Not sure what happened there. I think he just backed out to try to give these guys lots of room to go by him, so. Showing William Kirk back here in the 13th place. Not sure whether he got a bad restart on that or what. But.
Whoa. 19 got really loose coming up that turn. Up turn 4, man, almost lost it.
So Tony getting challenged out front here by Justin Bolton and Chance Crum. So this could be kind of detrimental to Tony. He was on an uphill climb there, coming back from trying to get up there to catch up to our points leader David Howard. So these guys running really, really good up here. Tony trying to kind of look on the inside of Chance Crum here and get a pass on him. Had to almost go below the white line. Not sure if Chance was trying to block him there or what, but and it looks like Tony's going to complete that pass. Yes, he did. Chance giving him.
He got the pass, yep.
Chance giving him enough room to get his truck up in there and get back in line. Chance giving him a little push down that backstretch.
Trying to let him know he's still there.
Vic Greenwood running up there on old tires, Ed. Man, he's doing
Good
great.
driver, though. He's hanging on there, Rudy.
Oh.
He's hanging on there. Fourth place, man. Said, I ain't going, you guys, you know. Awesome.
He's doing
very good there, Vic.
Doing a good job.
The Mrs. out there, Mrs. Greenwood. Your husband's doing a good job on the track, man. He's holding his own. Never changed a tire, but he still got it together.
Yes, sir. Seen Tony tap the wall there a little bit coming out of 2. Didn't seem to
Yeah,
slow him.
no, just let it slow him down. You just got to be careful that you don't heat these tires up by chasing the leader down. That's a big. But you don't want the leader getting way out there too. If the guys got all hooked up together, Rudy, and stay in a line, they catch the leader a little faster though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You get more air off each other and pull some more speed than what the leader's pulling.
Tony seemed to be reeling in all these guys are reeling in Justin Bolton actually pretty quick.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Rudy. You're pulling off a draft. You will catch a leader because the leader don't have nobody to draft with, and you're all staying in line. You're sure going to stay in line with that leader now.
We come to the straight bed, it'll be lap 25 they'll be starting on. So very good, man. These guys they're running really, really good around each other, really clean. The only caution that we've had, Steve Hurst spun coming out of turn 2 there, caught the apron and just spun his truck a little bit. So
yeah, and that's what I like, Rudy. It's a self spin.
Yep.
Like I said, these guys are doing a heck of a job. They really amazed me so far. I thought we were gonna have more cautions than that, but you know what, Rudy? Like I said, time and out and time again, man. I'll say it every week. I got some damn good drivers over. We do, Rudy, and they're awesome guys. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
anybody wants to come over and meet these guys, man, and really, really nice guys, and any in or out of the racetrack.
yeah, I think we pretty much know all of them on a pretty personal level, don't we, Ed? And
Yes, we do. Rudy.
great bunch of guys. I'm honored to call each and every one of them a friend of mine. So, you know, great guys, man. So these front three here kind of pulling away from fourth and fifth just a little bit.
You know what? I wished Vic Greenwood he would have got some fresh tires. So he would have been a contender right there, Rudy. He slipped back a little bit, but he's not out of trouble yet. But you get those three up in the front there, Justin Bolton, and he pulls those other two cars along with him. They're gone.
Yes. Yeah, his front two kind of pulling just a little bit away from Chance Crum, but not very much. Looked like maybe Tony might have slipped just a little bit going into one there.
Yeah, he lost a little grip there, but if Chance can get you on his bumper there and just draft with him, and we got a car coming up, a lap truck coming down up here. Justin Bolt's going to catch here.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on him and make sure that these guys, they kind of give room around each other.
I just wanted I think that was Steve Hertz. They're going a lap down, Rudy.
Yep. He's keeping it down low, letting the leaders go by. That's very honorable of Steve. Good job, Steve. Thank you very much, man.
Awesome job. He's another good driver out there. He's a patient driver. He might go a lap down, but guess what? If a caution comes out, you'll get your lap back.
That's right. He hasn't really been racing a lot, so some of these tracks he struggles with a little bit. But as far as, like you say, being there in the end, he'll be there in the end. He keeps it going and does what he can to keep, stay up there.
Yeah, 10-4. Boy, I like some good. You got some good driving up here in the front row. You got Chance Crum just went by Tony Godwin there, and he's leading back in second place there. Good racing up here in the front, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Trevor Johnson running in the 6th spot. Our points leader running in the 7th spot, David Howard. So good job.
It's like we're talking about David Howard Jr. there. Here's a patient driver, another Mark Martin. That's what he acts like. And I'll tell you, you watch out, folks, for him, man, because he will be at the end there, too.
Aaron Davis running in the 8th spot. So Aaron's picked up a couple spots since that last pit stop. Fresh tires on these trucks, are always a good thing. And
10-4, Rudy. I mean, like I said, man, you guys got to stick together. Get into a line, man. Catch these leaders. You guys are, if they start drafting or I'm not drafting, Rudy, but if you're out of line and not going to draft the guy in front of you because you think your truck's faster, that's not how it works here, ladies and gentlemen. You got to stay in line to catch somebody. Oh, we got the 66 got loose there.
Chance got a little bit loose there. Tony right on his bumper. Might have took the air off of his back of his truck a little bit, and
He did. He got loose. He's down. He's down below the apron.
66 is?
Yes, Rudy.
Ah,
Covered L. Johnson there.
yeah.
The number 66.
Yeah,
I don't know if he hit anything or not, Rudy, but he got it back in the trap. He's rolling 13. No, he's dropping back to 15.
He probably heated them tires up, Ed, and you know what that does, man. That just makes like driving on grease.
Yes, it sure does. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to ever go out in the snowbanks or up here in New England here, and you want to ride on ice, that's what these tracks feel like when you ain't got no tires.
Yeah. Or when you get them heated up like that, you know, when you spin or slide, boy, that just makes these tires the temperature climbs right up, and then they're just almost undrivable.
You got that, Rudy. You're right. I mean, it's just tough. You're fighting the wheel back and forth. You really can't get the speed out of the truck again because once you get in these turns, the truck wants to really drift up towards the wall. And boy, you got your hands full then now. Now you got to think, what do I do now? I have to let off that gas and hope for the best I get through that turn and back out of it.
That was really funny, Ed. I was on these leaders up here, his front three. Justin got a little bit loose coming out of two, and so did the other two. All three of them got loose coming out of two. It was funny.
What happens with that? Rudy, is the air pulling off the front of the truck, off the rear spoiler. That'll get you loose because you're on this bumper, and you try to grab that grip. You know, while he's going in, all of a sudden you get that wave of air, and it'll shake the back of your front end right out of the way.
Man, it was just funny to see. It was like synchronized hit, you know, sliding there almost. But they all three gathered it up and continued on. So good job by them guys.
Yeah, definitely a good guy. Good driving by these guys. And like I said, man, you get your hand full when that air does that, though, Rudy.
Yeah. Ed, I think I'm going to ride on board with Tony Godwin here. Or hold on a minute. Let me get down here and see. I want to get up to the leaders here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to ride on board with Tony Godwin, and I'm going to crank it up here and see what he's seeing out his windshield. All right?
Okay, Rudy, crank it up.
We're going to go with the gyro cam. Kind of give you an idea, folks, of what it's like on these bank turns. They're too wide. Looks like Chance going for the lead. Tony going right up the middle. 3 wide in the front stretch. Tony saying, I've had enough of this riding behind you guys. I'm going for the lead. Chance not giving it up that easy.
Oh, my God. You see the cutting out. That number 18 is cut down low, man. Justin Bolton. What good driving by these guys, man. Awful racing.
We're riding on board with Chance Crum now, looking out his windshield through the gyro cam. You can see what the banking looks like in these turns, folks. I've got the volume turned down a little bit, Ed, so I didn't go to the cockpit view. I wanted to go to the gyro cam so everybody can see what the banking looks like in these turns.
Man, you had some awesome racing up here, Rudy, man, back between these three guys, man. They were like 3 wide, drop down. Justin Bolton drops down, takes back over the lead. Then we got Tony Godwin, takes the lead over that. Man, awesome racing. These guys are doing a heck of a job tonight, folks.
All right, Ed, I'm going to go to the cockpit view, and Chance is here, and I'm going to let these guys crank it up so we won't be able to hear us talking.
10 for it, Rudy.
Okay, Ed. So we're watching here, kind of seeing where everybody's falling in. I got the list pulled up here. I'll just kind of run down the list quick here and give everybody a rundown where everybody's at. So Tony Godwin first, second place Justin Bolton, third place Chance Crum, fourth place Sean Butler, fifth place Vic Greenwood, sixth place David Howard Jr., seventh place William Kirk, eighth place Dustin Lee. And we've got somebody, Kevin O'Brien, off the track here, Ed, down on the front stretch. Not sure, he looks like he may have just lost it coming out of 4, but he's back on the track and he's okay, I guess. Ninth place, Chris Scala. 10th place, Brian Ray. 11th place, Aaron Davis. 12th place, Brian Wertman. 13th place, Jared Akey. 14th place, Tim Lewis. 15th place, Kent Conley. 16th place, Trevor Johnson. 17th, Aaron Cummings. 18th, Charles Scala. 19th, Kevin O'Brien. And taking up the tail end of the field, Steve Hurst in the 20th position.
Oh, we got the yellow flag out, Rudy.
Oh, man. What did we have here? What happened?
I'm looking at now, Rudy. I want to see who done it.
Looks like the 66 of Trevor Johnson, maybe. Must have tagged a wall or something here. I'm going to go back and rewind this back, Ed. And so number 66.
Okay, yeah, it was.
Let's just kind of watch this. I'm going to go far chase mode here, and we'll kind of watch and see. Looks like he may have just gotten loose coming out of 2. That's a treacherous number 2 turn. He tried to save it, but hit that outside wall. So good job by these guys keeping it clean and letting him, he let them go by, a couple of racers go by, Ed, so he didn't pull right into their path, man. I got to commend him for that. Very good job by these guys.
Yeah, very good job. That's what I'm talking about, really, respect, and these guys got for each other, man, and he let them go by, didn't cause another wreck. That's awesome.
Yeah. I think I'll go down and interview him, Ed. Is that all right?
You sure can, bro. Go get it, buddy.
Trevor Johnson, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, yeah, I got you.
T-Man, you all right, man? That was a heck of a lick you took to that outside wall there in turn 2. You all right?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm not crab walking or anything, so shouldn't be too bad. I hit the wall pretty hard, though.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty good racing out there by these guys, man. I got to commend all you drivers, man. We've been watching various racing, in places around the track, and a lot of give and take by you guys, and that just makes Ed smile from ear to ear, man. You have no idea. He just really loves this clean racing, man. So good job out there by all. Okay, Ed, there you go. He just lost it coming out of 2 and gathered it up. He'll get his lap back and be able to go into the pits and get fixed up. So he's still on actually he's at the tail end of the lead lap. So
He'll get that wave by, I think, Roddy, won't he?
yeah. Actually, he'll get the
Actually, no.
iRacing.
Steve Hurst is going to do he's going to get to go by.
Right. But Trevor will get the iRacing wave by because
Yeah, 10-4.
he's ahead of the leader. And
I
that's
guess we
gonna,
got, that's going to cycle everything back around. You have Dave Howard Jr. up there in the front with Tony Godwin there in second place there and Justin Bolton in third.
yep. And David just loving this because that's going to get him one lap. He's going to lead a lap, so going to get that very valuable point that everybody wants. So good job, David.
Yeah, definitely good job, David.
I'm sure these guys are breathing a sigh of relief, man. They're all in desperate need of tires, and we've got some cars coming down pit road already. The 20 car of Aaron Davis here is on pit road.
Hey, Rudy, if you want to go down and give I think it's Tony Godwin. I think he's already pitted, if I'm correctly right, and he'll be your leader. You got David Howard Jr. going to lead this one lap, and he's going to be pitting, Rudy.
Okay. Who you want to interview somebody? Is that?
Oh no, if you wanted to do it, that's fine with me, Rudy. I'll do the next time we get a caution.
Oh, okay. Well, we're all right for now. I don't want.
Okay.
I don't want to interview him to death.
Yeah, I hear you.
But good job out here by these guys, man. They're really doing a great job of racing.
Yeah, they are, Rudy. I mean, like I said, man, they're really good bunch of guys here, and they're giving each other room and patience. And like I said, you can't find it nowhere else, Rudy. I don't care where you look, man. You're not going to find it anywhere else but at Maximum Speed Racing. Like I said, Rudy, we worked really hard on this lead, Rudy, and I'm glad we did. We both did it together, and we got it. We pulled it together, and awesome racing.
Yes, sir.
I'm just proud, Rudy. I really am, buddy. I'm really proud of our guys and some of the drivers that we have over here, man. It just makes you enjoyment. You know what I mean? It's enjoyment to watch and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, David Howard Jr. pulling in the pits now. He's led his lap that he wanted to get lead for that point, so he'll be coming up from the back of the field then.
Yes, he will, Rudy. But look out for David though, because he's one of these sneaky drivers here. He'll work himself back up to the front again.
Oh yeah. Oh, and he missed his
Look
pit
out.
stall.
Yeah, he overdrove the pit there a little bit, Rudy. He had to back up a little bit, so.
That's all right because we're under caution. That's not going to hurt him any.
No.
Taking all four tires.
Yeah, he took all four, Rudy.
I believe they can probably make it the rest of the way on fuel from here. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only going to be about 35 laps to go. So this is caution number 3, correct, Ed?
Yes, caution number 3.
Yeah. So not bad for 45 laps. I mean, I think we expected a little bit better than that, but I think maybe we were setting our expectations just a wee bit high, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, here's my thing, Rudy. It's been only a one-car spin. Nothing really major, so I'm still proud of that. There's no bad accident or nothing like that. It's just, one spin and the caution comes out because that truck right there got into the wall or into the low apron, but that's when the caution comes out. It's not because there's a wreck anywhere. It's just that self-spin stuff.
Correct. Okay, the lights are off on the pace car. It's going to be ducking off, and we're getting back to green flag racing.
10-4 on that, Rudy.
Pace car's off. Green flag, green flag.
David Howard Jr. had to go back in the pit. He got a black flag for passing somebody on the track, Rudy.
Oh, man.
I bet he'll pray for a caution to come out again to get back where he needs to be. But it's kind of sad when you. That's why you always leave that lap and go in the pit the second time round, and that won't happen.
Well, we've got a few really good drivers right up front here, Ed, battling for this. Sean Butler trying to maintain that second position. Chance Crum trying to get a run on him on the outside as Tony Bolton leads the way here. William Kirk hanging there in fourth place. He was a strong contender at the start of right after that last caution. He seems to be really good on fresh tires, but once his tires start going away, he kind of falls off quickly.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Your tires fall off, man. And that's why I wouldn't race that hard, Rudy. You know what I mean? I try to save what you can save and then race it up. You know what I mean? Because you're going to burn the... Oh, we got the yellow flag come out again, Rudy.
Mm-hmm. Well, that David Howard Jr. is loving that because he's going to get him back on the lead lap because he just went a lap down. So.
Aaron Davis got self-spin there and tore his truck all the heck.
Oh, man. Let's go back here and let's watch this. We'll watch this from the chopper view here and see if we can figure out what happened to him. Coming out of that treacherous turn 2, he tried to cut it down to keep it there, but cutting it just a little too hard there. And he went right up in front of the 00 of Aaron Cummings. So, and a couple other trucks that seemed to have got gathered up into that a little bit. So these guys under caution again. So they're going to try to gather this stuff up, and maybe they'll get back to some green flag racing again. This is a problem that we have when you're under caution, and you restart. It has a tendency to wad the field back up again, and so we've got a couple cars coming down pit road now. Struggling to make it along, but they're making it. The number 20 here coming into pits. We've got a few other vehicles coming into pit road here. Number 20 smoking really bad.
I think he's done for the night, Rudy.
No,
he didn't get it. No, we got it fixed.
He got his reset, so he's back out and good to go now. So good job by these guys, man. Awesome.
Yeah, good job. He's right, Rudy. Expect anybody else to pit, Rudy? Or do you think they're good?
I think pretty much the back part of the field did pit. So, it's going to be, I think the front runners all stayed out because it's only been a short run. So the front runners have all, the leaders have all stayed out. So it's just this back part of the field is pitted, try to get caught back up. I believe that kind of put David Howard Jr. back on the lead lap, I believe. So, yeah, he'll be restarting in 15th place.
Yeah, I heard him over the speaker there. He's talking to his crew. He was jumping in joy in the truck there. He says, "Yeah, I'm back on the lead lap. You can't put me down." He said, "Look at that. Caution came out, boys." He said, "I'm back on the lead lap."
Aaron Davis, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Aaron, we've seen you got a little loose coming out of the turn there. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good deal, man. So you got your truck all fixed back up and ready to take it back up to the front, correct?
Yeah.
Good deal, buddy. Hey, good luck. And I gave a wave out to all your classmates and hope they're watching. Hope they're enjoying the show, man. Good job out there.
Thank you.
Not very talkative tonight. What the heck? He's probably mad at himself, Ed.
Yeah, you know what? These drivers get a little ticked off and something happens and they don't want to bring the caution out. But like I said, really, you're at Michigan. There's no control. Once you lose control, like I always say, you're out of control. So it's nothing you can do. You can apologize to your the guy you racing with, you know, and that's all you can do. And just go back to the pit, get fixed up, and come back in the track and say, "Hey, I'm sorry." And what he did apologize to Aaron Cummins there for. He said he got loose, and that's what happened.
Good deal.
Oh, we got some drivers down a lap. We got Steve Hurst down a lap, Aaron Davis down a lap, and Justin Bolton down 6. What happened to Justin Bolton down 6 laps, man?
He probably dropped out.
He sure did, man. Dropped out of a race again. There's another one this week. You're leading up the race and dropping out.
Yep.
I guess I don't get that, Rudy.
I don't either. Whatever. It's their points.
Yeah, 10-4. I guess we got Tony Godwin up there in front, leading the race with Sean Butler and Chance Crum there, Rudy, running in third. William D. Kurt running in 4th place. Then Dustin Lee running in 5th. Vic Greenwood there, yeah, Rudy. Like I said, he's going to be up there, right up there with these guys running in 6th place. Brian Ray running in 7th. Look at that. Here we got Jared Akey up there running in 8th place, man. Wow, what a great run he's been having tonight, Rudy.
Yeah, go get him, Rush.
Yeah, go get him, Rush, man. Awesome job. I think he's feeling this. He's, man, definitely need a win. I hope he gets one, man. I hope any of the other drivers get a win. Like I said, folks, it's a really tough track, and good luck to you drivers.
So the lights are off on the pace car once again. Coming to lap 50. Well, they're on lap 51 now. So we're looking at about 29 to go. When they come to the stripe, it'll be 29 to go. The pace car's off.
Boogity, boogity, booty, boys.
Green flag.
Here we go. Boy, did Crum push the Godwin right down there, boy. Pushed him really hard.
Yeah. I don't think this is the first time these two raced together, so they're pretty good on the track together. They're doing really well. Sean Butler hanging right in there, man. He's not giving an inch of that track to anybody.
I wonder if Kurt there was going to put Butler there, give him a little push on the outside, but I guess he couldn't hold it up there.
So Chance Crum completed that pass on Sean Butler there and take over the second spot.
Yes, he did, Rudy.
Man, all these guys running nose to tail back here and all the way back through the field, man. Wow.
Man, Kurt there give Dustin Lee a push down that straightaway, man. That backstretch, man, gave him a good shove.
Chris Scala, we ain't talked too much about Chris tonight, running in the 10th spot there, Ed.
No, we got another caution for some reason, Rudy.
Uh-oh.
We got a caution on the track.
Did you find out what it was?
I'm still looking, Rudy. I don't know what it was. I'll let you know who brought the caution out, though.
No, I think I just found it.
Did you find it, Rudy?
Aaron Cummings got loose on the turn here.
Okay.
he tried to pinch it down and went back up the track and hit the outside wall. So he's had to do a tow and is in the pits now. So
Oh boy, that costly, that toll stuff, really. That you sit you in the pit there, you go a lap down or 2 laps down. I hate that tolling stuff.
so too bad for Aaron.
Yeah, and he had a good race going on tonight, Rudy. I mean, he's driving good, getting in the turns good, coming up off the turns good. I don't know what happened. He gets maybe fresh tires there. There's another thing about getting fresh tires. They don't really heat up to like 3 or 4 laps, folks, and you got to let them heat. If you don't let them heat, that's what's funny about Michigan. Either you heat them too much or you're not heating them enough.
So we've got a few folks taking the opportunity to duck in and get some fresh tires, but the leader's staying out. We did see a couple of the guys come in though. If I can get a idea on who come in here.
Kevin O'Brien there, man, got some new fresh tires.
So that's going to kind of change it a little bit here. I believe Sean Butler pitted, and maybe he just wasn't happy with the tires he had, and William Kirk pitted.
Well, if you get a chance, like I always say, Rudy, if you get a chance to change those 4 tires, it might be 3 or 4 laps that you're on it. Get in there, boys, and change it up, man. It's not going to hurt you any. Actually, it's going to probably benefit a little better because you're going to have 4 or 5 extra laps on those tires and somebody leading the race.
Yeah, I think a lot of these cautions that we've been seeing tonight, Ed, is just due to the fact that these guys, since this change in this build, man, it's really been slippery out here driving for these guys. I feel bad for them, man, because some of the past races we've had have been just either caution free or maybe one caution in them, and these guys are so used to that. They're not used to all these cautions,
No, because we don't drive like it over here. Like I said, Rudy, it's just it's so slippery, and if you ever notice, it's just a one-spin Sally here, man, and nothing you can do about it. The truck gets loose, the tires get hot, and you have nowhere to go but the wall or spin it around.
Yep.
But no, I ain't blaming none of these drivers, Rudy. I know what's going to happen tonight. We talked about it before the end of the race. There's going to be a few cautions. I was right. I know how it is, Rudy, because I tested this. I can't believe it. Jerry Akey moved up to the 6th spot, really. What a good run you having tonight.
Yep, he's doing good. I'll bet he's happy.
Oh, I bet he is too, man.
Brian Wertman there running in 7th spot, and our points leader David Howard now in 8th spot, Ed. So these guys
They're all
running
moving
really
right
well.
up there. That's what I said, man. You take your time, you move up on the track.
Mm-hmm. Brian Ray up to 4th spot, so good run by Brian, man. Wow.
Yeah, he's having, like when we were talking about him earlier, Rudy. You remember, folks, I'll tell you about Brian Ray. He'll be up towards the front when this race is over with.
Yeah, and we're coming to 24 to go when they get, the next time by. So
look at Dustin Lee. Look at Dustin Lee up there in 3rd place, Rudy. He was way in the back there for a while.
Yep.
Like I said, folks, this race, it can turn. 1 minute you think you're leading, and next minute you're in the back of the field, and the other guy will move up. It's about saving your equipment, definitely saving the tires on it, and just riding the track. And that's the best thing here at Michigan, man. Try to just get in there because this track's like ice. Like I said, folks, if you get these tires too hot, you're not going anywhere. You either go in the wall, the infield, or you better be going in the pit and getting some freshies.
Yeah, Aaron Cummings ducking in here for last minute tire change and fuel, and he's away. He'll be kind of taking up the rear of the field here for He's one lap down. I'm not sure who got the wave by. I guess Aaron Davis did. So that Aaron's one lap down now, so that'll be, he's going to be running in the 19th position right now, I'm showing, Ed.
Yeah, I think he'll get his lap back there, Rudy, for sure there. He's having a good day, though, man. I mean, it's not like I said, man, these trucks are going to get to heat the tires up a little bit, and they will spin out. And it's bad luck for Aaron Cummins there. He's been having a good race tonight.
So as the cars are doubled up, lights off on the pace car. We'll get back to some green flag racing here in just a moment. And the pace car's off. Green flag. Jared Akey giving old Brian Ray a little bump in the rear there. It's like, come on, get going. Brian Wertman looking to the inside of David Howard Jr. there, but I don't believe he's going to be able to hold that line. That's down there no man's land. You don't want to be down on that low line.
Yeah, Dave just checked up on it, had his hand out, said, whoa, we got 27 spinning around.
We got 27. Wonder what happened there. Looks like he got really loose. He didn't gather up any other cars, I don't believe, but
No, he parked it, though.
let's see what happened here. He just kind of shot right out. Oh, he hit Vic Greenwood in the front, too. Whoa.
Yeah, you look, he parked the ride, though. They didn't bring a caution out, did it?
I don't believe, but nope, no caution. He kept it down on the low line, so good job by Brian, but he took it behind the wall.
Vic didn't hurt Vic Greenwood's car or truck at all, Rudy, because he's still rolling.
Yeah, he just kind of rolled across the nose of it, so I don't believe there's any damage to it. I can take a look here and see if we can see any damage on the front of that.
Don't look it from my view, Rudy, but
No.
I mean, it looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
It just like he just skinned the maybe the bumper.
Yep, he must have just rolled across the front. It was enough that it kind of knocked him a little sideways, but I think maybe it might have been it scared him more than anything, you know?
Probably did, Rudy. Say, please don't damage my truck, man. That's all I got tonight. Good job, guys.
These guys back here, 66 and the 88 running side by side. 66 come out of 2 there, really loose.
Yeah, I've been watching these guys, Rudy.
So they know it's coming toward the end of the race, and you know they're really pushing these trucks for all they got.
Look, we have another yellow.
David Howard running up there in 4th. So, well,
Kent, the number 70 truck got loose.
number 70. Okay. Kent Conley.
Yeah, Kent Conley got a little loose.
Oh, I see. Wasn't him though that brought the caution out. Oh yeah. Okay, he tapped the 5 in the side of Chris Scala, and the 20 gathered him up, and Chris Scala went down across the grass, back up into the 20. Got a lot of damage on the 5 truck tonight. Oh man, Chris probably ain't too happy about that. But he can make her into pits and get her fixed up. He'll get back up there.
Oh, yeah.
Chris he's been running really good here tonight, so just kind of unfortunate that he got gathered up into that. But that's racing.
That's what it is, Rudy. It's racing. I mean, like I said, man, you're at Michigan. Anything can happen here.
It looks like everybody's coming down pit road, Ed. All the leaders and...
Like I said, Rudy, you might as well. Caution comes out. Go get some fresh tire, boys, and fuel up with that Sunoco fuel out there.
Our leader, Tony Godwin, coming in. We'll watch these guys and see if they make 2-tire change, 4-tire change, or what they're going to do here. Looks like they're going to take all 4, him and Chance Crum both. So, and Tony's away. Looks like Dustin Lee's making it out second, and followed by David Howard Jr. making it out third place. So, great run, man. Nice pit stop.
You see how these boys got their, pit crews down in pack, man. Got their air wrenches out there, changing those tires as fast as they can get, man. Really awesome pit stop these guys have tonight.
We got, I'm showing William Kirk out in the lead here. He's probably going to try to lead a lap, would be my guess. Try to get that valuable point.
You might as well, Rudy. If you got that opportunity to lead a lap, man, get out there and lead it. And like I said, let you lead your lap there and go get some fresh tires.
Exactly.
I think Brian Wortman there, he's trying to lead a lap, but got a ways to go, buddy. There's other cars in front of you.
Yeah. I know he's been trying to stay out there, let these other guys pit so he can lead a lap. And see the 00, Aaron Cummings coming back into pit road again. He was, let's see, I think, yeah, he's still a lap down. Looks like Charles Scala is going to be the wave by, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. I'm going to go down. You want to...
Hey, wake up.
Go ahead, Rudy.
Aaron wants to come down to the booth, Aaron Davis.
That's fine. He can come down.
Oh,
If he's all down the race, that's fine with us.
Yeah, if is he out of the race?
I think he is, Rudy. Show him a lap down. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it looks like he's out.
Okay. Well, that's up to you, Ed. You want him to come?
That's fine. Yeah, he's fine, because I guess he took it behind the wall. Something happened.
Okay. I don't even... Where the heck is he? There he is.
Buddy was moved to your
Hey,
channel.
Aaron.
Hello.
Not having a good night, huh?
No, I'm not.
Uh,
I must have used that last reset as like I just got into some damage, and there was a stack up in front of me, and I made contact, and then somebody spun, came back up into me, and my night was done. It sucks too, because I know a lot of people were out there watching me. I was getting a run up on the top 10 there. I could have got up there and got a good finish.
Roger that. Well, if you could, Aaron, help us out in the booth here. We're coming to 27 to go here. We've got William Kirk out in the lead, Sean Butler in second place, Brian Wortman in third. Now, these guys are out here on old tires. What's it like driving out here on these old tires?
Oh, it is slippery, and you have to back off a whole lot. But William and Sean Butler, they have been working together, and they have a little bit of a strategy going to maybe win the race, because I was in their channel. And I would like to see how it happens, because, we haven't run a lot of green flag laps on these tires.
Right. Okay. Very cool. So I see Tony Godwin lurking right there in fourth place, followed by our points leader, David Howard. And David's hungry right now. He wants a win again to try to stay out in that points lead.
Yeah, and William's second in points, and Tony, he's creeping up in the points there, and people and everybody, they just want to knock Tony off his winning streak. He's a good guy, but everybody just wants to knock him off of it.
Yep, and I don't blame him. And I'll tell you what, Tony loves that challenge. He just loves that challenge, man. So, well, I'm sorry about what happened to you, but we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here in just a second. So we're going to kind of try to stay focused on this and see if these guys out front here on these older tires can maintain and stay ahead of Tony. Tony pitted and took 4 tires. So
I think that is going to push the 88 down the straight. He's going to pull that truck back out in front, Rudy.
pace car's off. Green flag.
What'd I tell you, man? He's going to bump him right down there. And then you got David Howard, gave him a little check up there.
Yep.
Yeah, and if William and Sean, if they want to get out together, one of them's going to have to give and take and go behind them and just start bump drafting. That's what's going to have to happen.
Well, did that back David Howard Jr. way back when he did that, checked up that hard.
Yeah. That's all right. He's still good to go.
Whoa, did he get loose?
Ooh, he hit the wall pretty hard there.
As we see Tony Godwin up here battling for second with Sean Butler, that's not what William D. Kirk wanted to see. His partner getting passed by Tony.
Right. Tony really being dominant here today. Justin Bolton was pretty dominant for a long time, and for whatever reason he parked his car or took it behind the wall. Not sure what happened there, but yeah, these guys running really well. Brian Wertman trying to hang in there, and he's on old tires. So.
Oh, he got a
I'm
little
really
loose.
surprised. He got a little loose there coming off the corner, which is so easy to do here on old tires especially.
Tony,
And here we got Tony Godwin for the lead.
Yep, going by William Kirk. William says, okay, I've led a few laps. I'm good. I'm going to save my tires now, and I'm going to run you down at the end.
Oh, and Brian got really loose there. Down on the grass.
That's what I always tell Rudy, Aaron, is you get a chance to get some 4 fresh tires on there when the costs come up, go get the 4 fresh tires. This track is so slippery, it's just like ice on old tires.
I know. It was a struggle. It was a struggle down there too when I was down there. And see now, Tony, he may have put a nail in his coffin because now Sean and William, they're going to hook up together, and they were working together when I was in their channel, and they may get up there and pass Tony.
And it looks like Aaron Cummings has got some nose damage there. Not sure exactly what happened here. I'm going to go back and see. Try to get a.
We got a battle for the lead here with William Kirk. He's on the inside going into turn 1 on Tony Godwin, and they're about even right now. Tony's got the advantage, and he's on the outside. He's going to get a big shot of momentum, but Sean Butler's underneath William, pushing him maybe out to the lead.
Maybe this is their strategy to try to stay ahead of Tony.
Yeah, that's what they were planning. They were planning to work together and get by him because they know he doesn't have a partner unless the 3 gets up there of Chance Crum.
Good running
We
by
see
these
David.
guys.
Excuse me. And we see David Howard Jr. after getting mired back. He's worked his way, got up a few more positions there.
I'm looking for Crum to go right by him, though, because Crum has a fast truck tonight, guys. He's been up the top 3, been up second once, been in first once. His truck looks fast.
And see, I think Tony can just pull away from those on those new tires. Sorry, Ed.
And it looks like
I don't know. That might have cost David Howard Jr. a little something there when he bumped against that wall there. It might have tore some damage up on that right side of his truck there, Rudy.
yeah, this front pack really sticking it out, just staying tight together. I mean, clear back to about 7th or 8th, 9th, 10th, back to about 10th place. These these top 10 are just hanging together tight. Only 1.2 seconds between the whole field. So
Yeah, and William and Sean, if they want to work together, they're going to have to stay on each other's bumpers all the way down the straightaway to catch up to Tony, but they get separated way too much.
Tony kind of pulling away a little bit there. He says, I see what their strategy is, so I'm going to just put the hammer down now.
Yeah, Tony's been so dominant over these past 3 races. He's won the last 2, and it's not going to be a surprise if he wins this time.
See a lot of battling going on back here in the field. Chris Scala back up in there, past Chance Crumbs, past David Howard. I think you're right, Ed. I think maybe David might have taken a little bit of damage or something on that, or something has slowed him up. He's not quite as fast as he was.
No, I think, like I said, guys, I think when you hit that wall there, you got to lose loose, slam the wall on that right side, and you need to push the fender on that front tire of his.
Let's see if we can go take a look at the front end of his truck here. Oh, yeah, he's got some damage. Going back by Chris Scala on the inside, though. He might have just...
Yeah, look at that. I can look at that nose there. The hood's pushed up a little bit. The right front fender there is pushed in a little bit. So I know it's leaning on that tire, Rudy. Hope we don't have a blowout.
Chris Scala pulled that crossover move on David Howard there, and boy, he just missed the front end of him when he come up in front of him.
Yeah, and Chris Gall, he's been running really good. I ran a lot with him out on the track, and he has a fast truck.
Oh, David got a little back and a little pushing a little bit.
A little bit loose there. Careful out there, guys.
Don't push him in the turns, guys. It's too slippery as it is.
Yeah, that looked like my last wreck. I forgot who it was and Chris Gall. They got together, and I just had a full head of steam, rammed them, and if you do that, there's just a big wreck. And it's so hard to save it on this track.
They're coming to 7 to go up here, guys. 7 to go when they cross the stripe. So William Kirk reeled back in Tony a little bit there. So you think William's got anything for Tony?
He may, but those new tires, if he gets to Tony, I think he can catch Tony, but he's not going to be able to pass Tony.
No, I don't think so either, Dave. I think Tony's got some fresh tires there. I don't think Kirk there put any new tires on his truck, did he?
No, he didn't. And Chance Crum, he's lurking back there. Maybe if these two pass each other, he can go up there and snatch the win from him.
Yeah, he's been dominant all day today. Crum has really good driver. Been watching him, man. Like I said, he's been up towards the front all day today, and awesome driver. Don't know. I want to be honest with Dave. Aaron and Rudy. I don't know him. I know he's new this week to our track. You guys might know him more than I do. I don't know, but it looked like Kirk got a little loose there. Come against the wall there.
And here comes Chance Crum on the outside or on the inside.
He's looking. He's going to try to get by. Aaron Cummings there going a lap down.
Give him a lot of room. Thank you, Aaron.
Yep. Good job. Good job.
Williams looking on the inside here of Tony Godwin. And I think Tony, he needed to stay on the outside there because he just gave William a draft. And now all these top three trucks right beside each other, right nose to tail. And William got a little bump there from Chance Crum.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something pretty quick here, guys. There are 5 to go right now. Next time by will be 4 laps to go. So William knows, when it comes down to the last couple laps, he's going to have to either put up or shut up.
Yeah, and Chance Crum, him and William, they're going to have to work together just to get by Tony because I don't think William can get by Tony because he can catch him, but he can't get by him.
No, that's what I say too, Aaron. Get him up there and work with him. Jump on his bumper, man. Draft with him. You're not going to do it by yourself because Tony Godwin is fast here.
He's fast
about
William, anywhere,
he
isn't he?
Yeah. And William, he seems to be losing a little in the corners, and he sucks back up to him on the draft on the straightaways.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm on the edge of my seat because any one of these front 3 here could win this right now.
I know.
They have the dominant trucks out there today. And Dustin Lee hanging right there in 4th position, waiting for these guys to make a mistake or whatever. Sean,
yeah, exactly, Ruth. You make a mistake here, man, you wreck. You better believe that 4th truck will take the win.
Yeah, all one of them has to do is just slip up a little bit in the corner, and he's going to be right up there with them.
Yeah, I think Williams, he's just waiting right now, waiting to that last lap and see if he can get by Tony.
Yeah, I think he's been kind of testing the waters a little bit there and trying to see if he can get a run on him. Coming up on the lap car, Steve Hurst.
Steve's giving them room.
Give him room. Oh,
Oh,
no,
we got
no, no, no,
sideways.
no.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Wow, and William, he was right up there. He was about to pass
That's
Tony.
your race, man. That was your race.
What a much bad luck for
Chance
William. He
Crum.
was right on the outside of him.
Chance Crum got taken out.
William could have won this race if there was that those last 2 laps. He would have won it.
Let's go back here. I mean, Steve gave him plenty of room. I don't know what. He came back down the track or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to go to the chopper view and slow this down so we can see. He could have went up a little higher. The front 2 got by Steve.
And when Chance came up there, he just ran into him. I think he had a big run and didn't want to lose it,
Yeah.
and thought Steve was going to give him more room than that.
Oh, yeah. Chance went up into him. So that really wasn't Steve's fault. Steve could have gave him a little more room, but I don't know. I guess it was kind of Chance's fault there for going up and gathering up into him. But, oh, man, that's too bad, man. These guys were running so good. Oh, that just makes me sick.
Yeah, and William, he could have got up there and won the race. He was on the outside of Tony Godwin, and he would have won it if there was no caution. What a heartbreaker for William, man. He could have stopped Tony Godwin's winning streak,
Yep.
his dominance in the league.
So that's going to be the race tonight. They come around and hit the stripe. That'll be the end of the race. So looks like we're going to have Tony Godwin in first place, William Kirk second, Dustin Lee taking up that 3rd spot, Sean Butler 4th, Chris Scala finishing in 5th. Good job by Chris. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that after that wreck.
Vic Green won in 6th.
Yeah, good
David
job.
Howard in 7th, our points leader. And Rush has another top 10 finish in 8th. Brian Wortman got a top 10 finish. Timothy Lewis in 10th. Kent Cannoli in 11th. Chance Crum in 12th. Kevin J. O'Brien in 13th. Trevor L. Johnson in 14th. Charles Scala in 15th. Steve Hurst in 14th. And Aaron Cummings in 17th. And then Aaron Davis in 20th, or in 18th, Brian Ray in 19th, and Justin Bolton in 20th.
All right. Okay, Ed, you want to go down trackside and talk to these guys?
Yeah, 10-4, Rudy.
Hey, Justin Bolton, you got a copy. This is Ed.
Justin Bolton, Tony Godwin.
Tony Godwin, you got a copy?
Well, stop saying Justin Bolton.
How we doing, Tony? Another great win tonight for you, man, at Michigan, man. Really slippery track. You got through it. We pulled off another win here. It's awesome, man. This man struck out front. You had some competition earlier on there, and you want to say I'll wave out to your friends or your sponsors on your truck?
Oh yeah, just I appreciate everybody running me clean, and if that last caution wouldn't have been out, it would have it'd have been quite entertaining, I believe, for the win.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping up here in the booth there with William D. Kurt there and what's it called?
Chance Crum.
Crum there got up into with who was they get up in there, Rudy? Number 14, Steve Hurt there. He tried to get out of the way. Crum came up a little bit and he came down, so that's an incident there. But I think it would have been a good challenge at the end between Kurt and Crum and you, man. And it looked like it was going to be a good finish there for sure. I got you. Go ahead, Rudy.
I got no comment back.
Yeah, just go ahead with William.
10-4.
You
Hey,
do,
William, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, good finish there, William. I know you wanted to get that win so bad here at Michigan tonight. Great job. You were up there most of the night here, up in the front there, and at least you pulled off a second place finish there. It was awesome racing. It was awesome watching you guys tonight. It was a few cautions, but mostly it was the self-spin stuff that was going on tonight, buddy. And we're just glad to see you up there in second place. We didn't know if you had anything for Tony Godwin or not, but it looked like at the end you were going to do something. Maybe with if you didn't have any, you're talking to Crum there, pit crew there, about maybe him hooking up with you at the end there, or maybe trying to take him up on the high side or low side there. But that's all I got to say, buddy. But I just want to say congratulations on a second place finish there for sure, man. Awesome job and way to go.
Yeah, thanks, bud. It's pretty awesome to get a third and a second back-to-back like that. I don't know if we would have beaten Tony, but it would have been close. He was the better car. I mean, but yeah, like Crum and Sean that were behind me, they were pushing me. We were all, working as a group to stay up there. So that was just a lot of fun. And I can't believe I managed to hang. I managed to hang with Tony, guys. I managed to pull that off.
Yeah, we were watching that, and we were actually so happy up in the booth that you guys did an awesome job tonight, man. Especially on this friggin' icy track, man. So slippery. It must have been tough on you guys with the wheel and stuff and the brakes and just trying to stay in line, And that's the biggest thing in here at Michigan after they did that build again. And every time I think they do a build here, it's either messing with the stats or doing something different to the tracks, but. You guys showed us that you can run this race. An awesome job again, William. And I'll let Rudy give you a chat out there. And like I said, good luck. I'm glad to see you in second place there again.
First off, I'd like to say congratulations to you, Tony. That another awesome win, man. And it was looking pretty bleak there for a little bit. It looked like maybe William was going to have something for you at the end, and I agree with you, man. I think that was going to really be an entertaining ending. But unfortunately, that caution come out and kind of ended the race a little early. But congratulations to you on the win. William, congratulations to you on second place. Good job, man. We were watching, looking like you were going to have something for Tony at the end. You hung on his bumper, were up close to him, backed off, up close, backed off. So it looked like you had something for him. So good job and congratulations to you on second place.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I didn't want to make my move too early, so I would just back off and just ride with him to try to save it. Yeah, thanks, guys, in the booth. It was an awesome race. Can't wait to go back and watch the broadcast.
Okay, Ed, go ahead, get third now. Dustin Lee.
10-4, Rudy.
Hey, Dustin Lee, you got a copy? Yeah. Hi, Dustin, man. I see you hanging out there, third place. Got third place tonight, man. Awesome job. It's too bad about Crum there. You lost that, but it moved you up. Because really, Crum was really doing a good job, man. He's up at the front most of the time tonight with these rest of these drivers. But hey, things happen on the track, man. You moved up to third. I just want to say congratulations, man, and showing us that you guys can drive at Michigan, man. Just surprised me. I thought we had more caution and than what we did, mostly with self spins tonight here at Michigan. But we're happy about that. We really are. We're on our feet there for a while there up in the front here. With you guys all racing really hard, and just want to say congratulations there, Dustin Lee. Justin, here we go again. Rudy, stop that crap. Okay, I'll give you back to Rudy there. I think he wants to congratulate you too.
Hey, good job, Dustin, man. That was awesome. We watched you just kind of lurking in fourth place there, and just kind of waiting for one of them top three to make a mistake, and you would be right there for the win. So, congratulations on your third place finish there, bud.
It's worth. Thank you. I didn't have anything probably for the top three. Riding, but yeah, I'm happy with third.
Congratulations to Tony and we good finishes.
Okay. Thanks a lot, guys, and good racing, man. Awesome. So there you have it, guys. We've wrapped up another good finish here at Michigan. I believe we had, I'm not sure, 5 or 6 cautions. I don't recall, Ed, but all in all, not a bad race considering the track being so slippery with this build change. So
But all in all, Rudy, these drivers showed us they could drive this track, man. That was awesome enough for me.
yes, sir.
And I want to thank our guest that came up here, is Aaron Davis, Rudy. Thanks for coming out and helping us up here in the booth, Davis. We love to have somebody come up here once in a while and hang out with us at the booth, man. It just a little entertainment for me and Rudy.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for inviting me. Well, I sort of invited myself. I'm sorry about that, but I just want to say hello to all my classmates. I know my mom and my sister are watching, so sorry I couldn't get a good finish, but it is what it is.
That's right, Aaron. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Like Rudy said, it's how you get in these turns. And actually, the track is like ice tonight, folks. I've been talking about this. If you can't, get in these turns just right, lift off the gas, hold the brake a little bit, or the next guy in front of you or back of you is not doing the same thing, and you're getting into somebody else's somebody gets something to somebody else, man. There's nothing you can do about it. You ride it out. Your pit crew or you get in there and you try to say, man, I can't fix the damage. You got too much. That means you got to pull the car back out in the back field there and say, all right, we'll see you next weekend. But that's all you can do, man. But anyways, just want to congratulate everybody tonight on a good race tonight, Rudy and Dave. Aaron.
Okay, and that'll wrap it up for this week. And thanks for all you viewers out there watching. And we'll see you next week